Hey, happy, is it Monday? It's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me. The camera should be spinning up in just a second here. I think there's always a little bit of delay, but it's good to see everybody. Oh boy, what a long weekend. Welcome Daishimo, welcome Mercenary, welcome Moody, welcome Featherhead, welcome Lee, welcome Abby. It's good to see you all. How have you been doing? Hopefully your weekend was fantastic. I don't know if you guys know, but if you've been following, this weekend I got my first actual scooter. I got a scoot. I have been zooming around like no other. I've been like finding excuses to leave the house. That's how bad it is. I'm like, do I need to do this right now? No, but can I leave the house if I do it? Yes, and I just fucking, I freaking book it. Excuse my French, but happy Monday. Yes, happy Monday, everybody. Scoot. Congrats. Thank you. I'm actually still learning. I didn't realize there'd be a learning curve on how to ride this thing. I thought it would be like riding a bike. Oh boy, was I wrong. It is definitely not like riding a bike. It's a little faster than a bike. I'd say about maybe 10 to 12 times faster than a bike. So that's been an adventure. I think the scariest part that I'm still trying to get down is actually how to turn on this thing. I don't know how to turn very well or very efficiently. So when I'm coming up on a corner and I'm going too fast, I just have to like slam the brakes. It's a learning curve, that's for sure. I just don't know the bike yet, so I'll get there. You got your scooter? Yes, I did. It's great. I want to say I got it at like a motorcycle dealership, which is interesting, right? Because like you would think you would go to a separate place to buy a little scooter, a little moped. That wasn't the case. I went to a motorcycle dealership, and I don't know what happened to me, but like the moment I stepped foot in that store, something in me snapped. A flip just switched. I like immediately turned on like the Riz. I became the Rizzler in that instance. I was chatting up the salesperson like it was no other. Like I could have sworn I had this guy blushing. He was like putting his hands together going ooh woo. Like I was actually going pretty hard on like, keeping the conversation going, being all Rizzly on them. But that goes to say I tried to talk them down from the starting price point, and after all that Riz, they would not budge on the price, so I just bought it outright. But hey, you know what? You can't win them all. At the end of the day, I still got my scoot. I assume you mean like a Vespa, not a kid's scooter? Yes, not a Razor scooter, but a Vespa. A Vespa-like machine. It'd be fun riding to a market scooter. Mental image of the second makes me smile. Ooh, customer san Yamate. Well, that's pretty much how it was. I swear, I was throwing out jokes. He was laughing his head off. It was fantastic. I felt like an absolute boss. And then when it came down to it, he wouldn't budge on the price. So like, maybe I turned on the Riz for no reason. I guess so. But here's the thing. I feel like the Riz that I activated when I walked into that store, it did something, because like he was like really adamant about giving me a lot of freebies. He gave me a lot of free stuff. Like I went to the dealership with my brother, and like they only had like extra larges, but they gave my brother a free shirt. Like they gave me free cleaning supplies and whatnot. They threw in a helmet. They gave me a helmet for half off. It was crazy. I feel like the charm worked a little bit, I hit him with a little bit of the razzle dazzle, the little sparkle, the Shazam, a little bit of that charm. But honestly, that wiped me out. I was exhausted. Like my social like battery was wiped just going to that dealership and getting the bike. But I have it in my hands. I actually took it to work this morning. It actually wasn't that bad. I definitely will be trying to take it to work more often. But it's a lot of fun. It's a little spooky. Like now that I'm on like a two-wheeler, I'm starting to realize that people out there are pretty bad drivers, right? People are pretty bad drivers out there. But anyways, today is Meal Prep Monday, so today is gonna be a little different. Usually I just make one meal prep for the week, which is like one type of meal. This time I'm going to be attempting something very new, very ambitious, something I've never done before. I'm gonna be making my lunch and my dinner. So I'm making two meals for each of the rest of the day of the week. So it's like four meals left, yeah. So I'm gonna do 4 meal preps of the dinner, and I'm gonna do 4 meal preps of lunch. As you can see, for the lunch, I'm gonna be using a breakfast type burrito. I've never done anything like this before. I've never really made a burrito at home before, so hopefully I don't mess this up. But I got these bad boys. Extreme extra wellness, high fiber, low calorie keto-friendly wraps. I don't know if these are any good, but I'll be down to try them. I have a feeling that because these are in so high fiber, they're gonna make me use the bathroom. But I will report back on that. Last week, I think I made the chicken and chips. I actually hated it. Chicken and chips was awful. I will never make that recipe again. So if you guys were here last week during my chicken and chip stream, do not make it yourself. It is not worth it at all. But these are the tortillas we're going to be going with. I went to Walmart right before I came home, and I got this little squeeze bottle. Apparently there's a sauce that you want to do, you know, so I figured I'd make it a little fancy, get my chef hat on, use a little squeeze bottle for some sauces I'll make. Hi April, it's good to see you. Hopefully you're having a great Monday. We're just doing a little bit of meal prep, the usual, but as you can see, the angle is a little different. All right, so this week we've got, you know, the little kitchen set up here, but we've also got the sink. You can see the little scrub daddy, the little scrub. So this is the scrub daddy, and this is the scrub mommy. I don't know, wait, no, this is the scrub mommy, and this is the scrub daddy. The scrub mommy is a little bit on the softer side. But yeah, I figure since I use the sink a lot, I might as well try to get it in the camera. I don't know, it's a little tricky. If this doesn't work or if it doesn't look good, I'll bring it back. But honestly, there's so much counter space this time, I feel like I should present everything. I bet those wraps make a satisfying slap. They do. Do you guys hear this? If I slap these on the table? All right, listen real closely. All right, ready? Tortilla ASMR. Come on, that's a pretty nice. Yeah, come on, look at that. That's a nice. Yeah, see, I could do that. But yeah, this is like how many wraps? I don't know. I didn't plan this at 6. I only need 4, so that's what we're doing today. I think today we're gonna start off by making the sauce, because I think I'm planning on using the sauce on both the burrito wrap and on the chicken fajita. So we're bringing back the chicken fajita that we did 2 weeks ago. I really like the chicken fajita, so we're gonna be making that again, and then of course we're gonna introduce this new breakfast lunch brunch element to the stream. So let me go ahead and wash my hands real quick. I also need to take off my watch. I completely forgot. I do that every time too. It's okay. You live and you learn. Yeah, today's been I don't know. I showed up to work on my little scoot, and I left work a little early so I could scoot some more. It was fun. I'm a little addicted, which I think isn't good because it's actually rainy season where I'm at. So hopefully I'll be able to learn pretty quickly how to ride in the rain. But I feel like that's way more dangerous. Maybe I should take it a little slow. Maybe I should keep using my car. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, I'm excited. So here's the interesting part about today's I guess cooking stream. I have the ingredients. I lost the recipe. I bought the recipe, but I completely lost the cooking instructions, so I'm completely winging this. I have no idea how I'm actually supposed to make this, but I feel like if I have the ingredients, I can make something half decent. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be a little bit of like a puzzle, you know? Not that I'm good at puzzles, but you know, it will be an adventure on its own, I think. So I think for the breakfast burrito, or for the, what's it called? The sauce we have cilantro, I think. We need cilantro, we have lime. I should have both. I put them somewhere. There we go. So we got cilantro in this bag. I have one singular lime, so this is the one lime to rule them all today. Look at that. I can't tell if it's bad. It's fine. The cilantro's in there, I promise. It looks like a bag, but there's actual food in there. And then we need Greek yogurt. At the store, they didn't have like plain Greek yogurt. So, and I didn't make any yogurt this week for myself, so I just have this non-fat vanilla yogurt that we'll be using for the sauce. And I think that's it. It's like this garlic. It's like a green sauce, so we'll try that. But yeah, last time I tried to make a sauce, I lost my blender. I still haven't found that blender, by the way. It's lost to the abyss. I bet my cat stole it. So we're gonna have to pull out the big guns today, bust out the Giga Chad blender, and I'm pretty sure it won't disappoint. Just came in. What are you making? Hey, Tabibito. We are making a breakfast burrito and chicken fajita meal prep for this week. So It's gonna be, I think, four meals a day of each. So it's gonna be 4 days worth of food, and you get lunch, and you get dinner. I'm trying to do the math. Rip the blender. Yeah, I lost an entire blender. I don't know how. Excuse me. But you know what? Those are questions that I bet someone broke into my house and just stole my blender. That's all it was. You can't blame me. There are blender thieves out there, you know? Good thing they didn't steal my fancy blender, but they stole a blender. Alrighty. So, what if it was me? What if I broke into my own house and stole my own blender? It must have been one hell of a blender. It was a small one. It was a compact, portable. I don't know. Who wouldn't want a compact and portable blender? Stream sniped your kitchen. Yeah, no, I got streams. Like, can you imagine? What if like someone swatted you, right? And as you're being detained by the police, they snuck into your house and stole your blender. That's exactly what happened to me. 100%. With 100% actually, I'm not making anything up. I definitely got swatted and someone broke into my house during the SWAT and stole my blender. Roommate killed and buried in the yard. Look for dirt in their shoes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this cilantro. Hopefully you guys can see it on screen here. This is the first time I've used the sink on stream, I think. I tried to angle it so you guys could see the sink for once. Give a little squeeze. Woo. All right, so I'm just gonna be making up a random sauce, and I hope that it tastes good. So let me rinse off my hands. We rinse off that. I think we need to go and open up with some of this yogurt. I think yogurt has got to be one of my top 5 like comfort foods. Top 5 comfort foods for sure. I'm afraid of blenders no matter how many times I use it. I know it'll explode someday. Wait, blenders explode? Is that real? Wait, did you unlock a new fear within me? Today I learned that I could die from using my blender. It's okay. It's worth dying if you're it's like dying for when you're in the search for the One Piece, right? You're dying in search of extravagant flavors. Everything explodes. They can blow up. Like, do the blades just like fly off or something? I don't know how much of whatever I need to put in here, so I'm just gonna like wing it. Just gonna put some yogurt in there. I feel like the vanilla flavoring is kind of gonna throw it off though. It's a little sweet, so. I mean, what can we do? We can't really do much. All right, there's a lot of Greek yogurt. This should give it like a creamy consistency. I don't know. I'll taste it. I'll taste it after we blend it, but I'm not really sure how good this is gonna taste. All right, I'm gonna do something really ambitious here too. So we're gonna go ahead, drop this yogurt in. I'm just gonna like, I don't know. We don't need all of this. What are you gonna put in it? It's gonna be primarily, at least for the burrito, it's gonna be primarily turkey bacon and chicken sausage and eggs. Someone's gotta test it for science. It's a Final Destination. All right, please, I don't wanna get Final Destination on stream. All right, I don't know how much cilantro. I think like, I'm just gonna throw in a little bit. Like, do I want my sauce to taste like grass? Probably not. Wait, this stuff is kind of icky. I'm gonna take this back out. It's like grainy. It's almost like this came from the dirt. All right, hold on. I gotta rinse this one more thoroughly. Like this particular batch is like, there's like a bunch of like little like, it's almost like pocket sand. It's like someone shoved this cilantro into their pocket. And now I'm dealing with the remnants of the sand that was in the pocket. All right, that's fine. Anyways, it will probably make my immune system stronger. Apparently blenders can blow up if you put too much stuff due to pressure. Okay, well, I'm putting like barely anything in here, so I'm hoping this is okay. Yeah, I just, I dropped cilantro everywhere, all right? I bought that entire like bushel of cilantro. Is it called a bushel? The bunch? I bought that whole bunch of cilantro just to use like a fraction of it. All right, so I think that's the cilantro. I think we need some lime juice. I'm gonna squeeze lime juice in there. According to the, like, see this, like I said, I lost the recipe. So I don't have the actual instructions. I just have the ingredients. And so I'm pretty sure the lime was supposed to be for this. So I'm just gonna squeeze this in here. I'll cut this one in half. There we go. Look at that. Right onto the counter. Hi, welcome Daibuchi. Welcome to stream. Hopefully you're doing well today. Doing a little bit of meal prep on this Monday. This week is going to be a little busy week. Like I said in my announcement post, it was a really rough planning week for me. A lot of things lined up. A lot of people asked me to collab last minute, and I already had a collab arranged for this week. So I had been planning to collab with William the Alchemist for a couple weeks now, but then a couple other people reached out for collabs, and so now I just shoved everything into 1 week. So there's probably not going to be too much coming from me this week besides this cooking stream. Everything else should be a collab, but I'm planning on doing a just chatting stream on Wednesday before the Among Us collab. I'm actually really excited for the ARAM battle. I'm not really sure what it entails, but I'm on Team Luna, so we're gonna kick butt. At least I hope so. So hopefully you guys will check that out too. Popular battery. Follow your heart, what could go wrong? Well, if I follow my heart, there's a potential for my blender to explode, I found out today. I'm gonna do something really interesting. I don't know if this is gonna be any good at all, but I've got some light mayo today. I'm gonna try to, give a little squirt in here. God, this looks disgusting. All right, if this sauce doesn't work out, we're just gonna do mayo sriracha, but I wanted to at least try it. I'm pretty sure this was what the recipe called for. But yeah, we'll try it. This is like supposed to be like a green sauce. I don't even know what green sauce is. Like, what's the fixation on the sauce being green? I'm pretty sure the green just comes from the cilantro. Mayo, yogurt, and cilantro for sauce? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Hey, there's a lime in there, so it's got some tartness too. Can you push the blender up a little for us? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have a hard time telling what's in frame because I don't have the stream pulled up. I just have the chat. But yeah, that's the blender. So right now, inside we have dirt, obviously. We got a bunch of dirt. We've got yogurt, mayo, and cilantro, and lime. It's to give the sensation of touching grass. That's perfect. I kind of love that. Mad respect. You're going out of the way to experience grass. I can't say many people have done that before. All right. So if I recall correctly, this blender is really loud, but if you like pulse it, it doesn't actually get very loud. It's like pretty manageable, so we'll give it a couple pulses. All right, I don't know if this is gonna work very well. Nothing's getting chopped. Hello? It kind of looks like a French onion dip. What's it called? Sour cream and onion? That's what it looks like. Sour cream and onion. I think I gotta push some of the stuff down. Let me get my spatula. I mean, it's like melding together, but it's not like mixing, right? There we go. Get in there. Get chopped up, my friend. You gotta get into the food. You gotta become a part of the flavor. There you go. Full send. Should I full send it? I don't even know how bad it will sound if I full send it. All right, let's full send it. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. It is so loud. It is so loud. Oh my God. Don't look. I don't think this is... Does that look appetizing? Eh. All right, it looks like something, okay? All right, like I said, disclaimer, I lost the recipe. So we're just playing it by ear. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I bought this bottle and I'm going to go ahead and rinse it out. And I'm gonna pour whatever concoction we made into this bottle. So let me go ahead and get some of this dish soap going. Because I just bought this, so it's probably kind of nasty. Let's wash this out. Get that dishwashing experience. Can you believe it? I'm tricking everybody into watching me do chores. Cleaning my kitchen. I'm gonna take off the sticker off the bottom here. All right, here we go. How dirty could this be from the factory? I don't know. I don't want to take a chance, right? If you buy stuff fresh from the store, probably wash it before you use it. Diabolical. There we go. Look at that. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pour whatever monstrosity of a sauce that we made into this bottle, and I'm just gonna squirt it straight into my mouth. Like Animal Crossing IRL. Factory dust. Oh goodness. All right, let's try this. I hope it comes out. All right, hopefully you guys can see pretty well. Dang, it's kind of thick, huh? Maybe some spice will save it if it doesn't turn out good. Yeah, or I could just throw like lemons into it or something, I guess. Oh, it's goopy. Now I don't want to squirt this into my mouth, but it's... I said it, so I have to do it. I said it, so I have to do it. Oh, the drip is so slow. What if I just miss? This requires a level of precision that I probably don't have. I'm also afraid of the blades coming out. It is really... Here, let me take out this blade. I feel like it's getting in the way. All right. And let me just use a spatula. Thank you for your sacrifice, streamer. I really hope this doesn't taste as bad as it looks. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't look very appetizing. But also, it is mayonnaise and yogurt. Like, who wants to eat that? There we go. All right. I mean, it looks good enough. All right. So now we have acquired the forbidden bottle of whatever the heck this is. So this is what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna squirt in my mouth. I'll let you guys know, if I die, it's because of this. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, this isn't that bad. The mayo yogurt isn't that bad. I think it's the lemon. There's lemon in here, and it's like saving, like it has a nice level of tanginess that has completely saved the sauce. It's definitely the lemon that carries this experience. Honestly, the cilantro I could do without. I feel like next time I could go with like an avocado. It's a little sweet. It's like a sweet tangy sauce. The sweetness is coming from the yogurt because the yogurt is vanilla flavored because I couldn't find plain yogurt. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the sauce is supposed to be mostly tangy, a little zesty. But this one's just a little sweet because of the vanilla and then the tanginess from the what's it called? What's it called? The limes? It's the limes. All right, well that's the sauce. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. There is a bit of like a pocket sand in my mouth, and I'm pretty sure that's from the cilantro. All right, next time I'm not putting cilantro in here. The texture makes it gross. But if you don't think about the texture, you're good. And I feel like once I put the sauce in other stuff, I won't think about eating the dirt. All right, let me rinse off the blades. I'm gonna put this over here. Blender done. Look at that. Vanilla, cilantro, lemon, what an innovative combo. I would say it's innovative. It's not bad. I say it's not bad, but I wouldn't make it again either. So it's like, it's edible. I wouldn't want it again. So if that tells you anything, I think I've learned that I just should buy like dressing from the store. All right, there we go. So that is the first sauce part. Maybe a food processor would have done better. I think so too. I think the blender went a little too fast. It wasn't like doing a good job of cutting stuff. But yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go dive straight into, what's it called? The breakfast burritos, and then we'll finish off with the fajita rice, I think. Because the fajita rice is gonna take the longest time. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I've never made burritos before. The burritos might take longer. Let's see how fast I can speed run this. All right, LB Olympic kitchen cooker. The fastest skillet in the West. Here we go. Here we have it. the good old induction stove. All right, let me go ahead and get some parchment paper too. I've learned a hack. In order to prevent messes, you can actually use parchment paper to place over the induction stove. Ugh. And then you don't have to clean anything, I think. It's something like that. If it doesn't cook through the stove or the paper, I'm gonna be really sad. There we go. Whew. Excited to see you expertly wrap a burrito. I've never wrapped a burrito before, so hopefully I can get some advice because I am not a professional. There you go. Let's do I think we need eggs, right? Eggs always gotta go first. So I have made a mistake in the fact that I haven't tested these eggs to see if they're good yet. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this point about the egg test. If the eggs float in the water, they're bad. But if they sink, then they're safe to eat. Let me do the egg test. Here we go. Yeah, so it should be eggs, turkey bacon, and chicken sausage. That is genius. Yeah, I saw it on the internet, like just the other day. All right, that egg doesn't float. That egg doesn't float. Oh, I thought the egg was floating, but it was just sitting on the other ones. All right, so these 3 eggs are good. I still have 3 more eggs that I need. Does this egg float? It sinks. All right, I think these eggs are safe to eat. Oh, the other 3 are broken. All right, so we have 5 eggs instead of 6. It's easy to do. Just make sure to don't put too much filling. Okay, I'll have to do that. Now here's a question. If I want to scramble eggs, right? Do I crack the eggs into a separate bowl and mix them first? I think so. I think that's what you're supposed to do. So let's do that. I'm gonna dump this out and we'll just use it to mix in the eggs. All right, egg time. So here's the thing. I'm an egg cracking amateur. I'm not really good at cracking eggs. But let's see how well we can do. Oh, I think it's because I'm on stream. I'm doing a really good job. I say as I throw eggshells directly onto the floor. I do that, but more importantly, my mom does that. I see. That's how you know it's the right way to do it. If mom does it, that's the right way. There we go. All right, that's 5 eggs. Woo! I'm such a good egg cracker. I was thinking about saying that, and then I thought about it. I was like, maybe I shouldn't say that, and then I said it anyways. Adding a little bit of milk to scrambled eggs makes them fluffier. Oh, I see. She also seasons it with while she scrambles in the bowl. That's actually super smart. Normally crack eggs on a flat surface. Yeah, I like cracking eggs on a flat surface rather than on the corner. The edge of the table is a good spot for cracking too. To be fair, whatever I did just now works just fine, so I'll probably keep doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and I should probably use a fork. I'm gonna use a chopstick. I'm gonna use a chopstick. Crack them together. Survival of the fittest. Flat surface makes it less likely to get eggshells. Wait, really? I didn't realize there was technique in cracking the egg. I thought it either messes up or it doesn't. Eggs being fresh is also a big difference. Oh, to be fair, these eggs have been sitting in my fridge for like 2 months. I'm kind of surprised they're not bad because I feel like they should be. I'm gonna bring down the heat to like a 1. I appreciate your attention to cleanliness. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's having a messy kitchen really comes to bite you in the butt later. All right, so we can use butter. I guess we should. I do have some unsalted butter. I normally don't use butter because I'm lazy. I use like spray oil. But come on, we're not going to be doing this for too long, right? Eggs in the States have a long time, even because we put them in the fridge. Are they like ultra pasteurized or something? Because I know in Japan you can just like eat eggs like raw without too much an issue. If you eat eggs raw here, like you can get some like seriously sick if you're not careful. It's like, it's actually a gamble. It's like the ultimate gotcha game. If you eat a raw egg, if you get sick or not, you win the 50-50. So if you're ever itching to gamble, but you're out of money in Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail, just eat an egg. It's the same thing, 50-50. Do you get sick or do you not get sick? I'm gonna use this butter like a crayon. I'm pretty sure this is cursed and also forbidden, so don't do as I do or do as I say. Don't do anything that I'm doing, ever. All right. There we go. You can get salmonella. My father used to make smoothie with raw eggs for breakfast. Wait, really? If the raw eggs kill me, they kill me. I love runny yolks. To be fair, I also really like runny yolks, which is why I have the stove on really low. I really like super runny, fluffy eggs. The problem is, I'm pretty sure super runny and fluffy eggs don't go well inside a breakfast burrito. So we'll see how it goes. I can feel my arteries clogging already. Welcome, rival. Egg safety isn't related to the pasteurization or cleaning process. It's on the way the animals are raised and vaccines. I see. I did not know that. I may have put a lot of butter on there. So don't do that. I'm just figuring it out as we go. Should I season it? I should probably season it, right? Should we go straight for the MSG? Can you put MSG in eggs? I kid. We're gonna go with some pepper. We got black pepper here. And then we're gonna hit it with some salt. I use a cram butter technique and grease trays for brownies and such. Is it a valid technique? I didn't think people actually did that. Huh. Maybe I was onto something. Maybe I'm like 20 or 50 years too late to invent a new cooking technique. All right, there we go. Can't stand runny eggs. I know they're safe, but I never got it out of my head that runny equals raw. Wait, really? But the texture of runny eggs is super nice. I like it when it's like not quite fully cooked, but still a little runny. All right, here we go. Look at that. The egg sauce. All right, so I gotta scramble these eggs and then we gotta put them in like a container. So let me grab like a bowl to put stuff in. There we go. Crayola butter is common. Wait, really? Maybe I just don't leave the house enough. I think that's what that is. I haven't perceived the world enough to know all these culinary techniques. All right. So we're gonna let it cook low and slow, The danger is delicious. I think it gets hot enough to kill any possible bacteria, but it might still be a little dangerous. Ah, I see. Give it a little stir. Don't want it to set in one way or the other. All right, maybe low is a little too slow. I'm going up half an amount. See, I don't know what units these are. The induction stove says 1.5. 1.5 what? 1.5 gigawatts? 1.5 degrees? Like, how am I supposed to know? Am I just guessing? 1 out of 10. I'm heating my stuff at 1 out of 10. It's so inaccurate. Like, how are you supposed to measure that? How am I supposed to recreate other people's recipes if I have a scale of 1 to 10 for temperature? Don't like runny eggs. I prefer their chance at escape to stay a minimum. So here's the thing. Like, I think one of the things that really satisfy me, because I really like a good fried egg in like a sandwich or like a sub or something. And when I bite into it, I want a little bit to like run out of it. Like not completely. Like I want it to be mostly set, but just a tad bit of runniness that it leaks a tiny bit. I think that's like the perfect consistency for me. All right. Look at that. We cooking in this kitchen. I really hope this breakfast burrito is good, because if it's not, I'll never make a burrito again. Honestly, I bet we could make something really good even without the sauce that we made at the beginning. There we go. Look at that. Eggs are setting. I might be stirring a little too much though. I'm gonna let it chill out a little bit. In the meantime, do I have anything? I'm gonna run to my mini fridge and grab a soda. I got a mini fridge over these past couple months and it's been an absolute game changer. If you have never had a mini fridge in your room stocked full of like sodas and stuff, I implore you to spend the money. It's so nice. It's very much a luxury, but like considering how much seltzer and soda I drink, it's like, such a godsend. I'll be out there being a sweaty gamer, playing Apex or Fortnite or whatever it's called, and I'm like, oh man, I could really use a drink. Oh wait, my mini fridge is right there. I could just crack it open. The mini fridge implies the existence of the maxi fridge. I would love to see the maxi fridge. Is the maxi fridge essentially just a chest freezer? I feel like a chest freezer is also really good to have. You just get to keep food safe to eat for much longer. That's a danger too. I finish them all in one night if they're close enough. No self-control. Oh no. Yeah, if I had soda in it, I mean, I got a Coke Zero today, but that's because I'm out of seltzer. But usually I stock it full of seltzer because, I don't know, it's like bubbly water. Isn't that just a walk-in freezer? Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it kind of is, right? I wonder how much it costs to run a walk-in freezer, because that's a lot of space that you're freezing up. I feel like I want to experience like a restaurant kitchen one day, but I also don't. Like, I don't need to know what they're doing in the industry. I'm just an amateur. But I know my father once used to work at a restaurant, and he would never let me be in the back, so I never understood what mythical wonders awaited me beyond those great double doors into the kitchen. And to this day, I still don't know what's behind those double doors. Industrial espionage. Honestly, I think I might be cooking these a little too slowly. That's fine, that's fine. Look, see, it's firming up. Like, this is still like way too runny. I kind of like, I don't know if you guys know about like, what's it, like the French omelet? I really like the consistency of a French omelet. These eggs are actually in a state where you could pretty easily turn this into a French omelet. You just kind of keep it together and you just roll it in from the sides. So you haven't been to Ratatouille before? I have not. There are two ways to cook eggs: slow, cool, and hot and fast. Ah, I see. Yeah, I feel like I'm impatient enough to prefer hot and fast, but also I prefer the taste and texture of slow and cool. So I think we're doing the slow and cool because I'm gonna be eating this all week. I might as well make it good. Hey Darkest, it's very yellow. I would hope so. It's very much eggs. It's eggs and butter. What more could you ask for? I think I'd be better off not knowing. I remember doing a book report on the jungle once. The double doors hold many secrets. Behind those golden doors lie unquestionable, unspeakable horrors and treasures. Oh, do you guys know, during the Steam summer sale, I think it's over now, but I did buy the complete like Outlast, I guess, Trials trilogy thing. Now the question is, when would be an appropriate time to play Outlast? I've never played it. I actually haven't watched anybody play it either. All I know is that it's spooky. So I'll have to figure out, maybe the Halloween season? Maybe Halloween season. Do you prefer scrambled or sunny side up? I prefer scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are my favorite, but they're also way easier to make, so. Maybe that's a little biased, because since they're so much easier to make, I prefer eating them, because I make them more often. My mom can do runny scrambled eggs using hot and fast. Wait, really? That probably saves so much time. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do that. I'm not skilled enough. I don't have what's it called? I don't have a mother's touch. I can't make mother-like food. I only ever eat omelets or eggs mixed with something else. Yeah. I mean, ideally, this is supposed to go into a burrito, so it's just like a part of the bigger picture, but I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get really lazy. I just crack an egg into a bowl of rice and I eat it. Like, just straight up, like, raw. And I'm not dead yet, so I've won the 50-50 plenty of times. So maybe it's not 50-50. Maybe it's like 97-3. You have the magic touch, Helpy. I like my yolk oozing. I like it oozing a little bit, not too much. Like, I don't want it to explode in my hands. Can you make earthbound like food instead? I'll do that over the rice in an air fryer and let it run for a minute. Oh wait, that actually sounds incredible. Wait, I didn't even think about that. You can just air fry it. Not even cooked? No, because the thing is like the heat from the rice actually heats up the yolk or the egg to a decent amount. Like not enough to cook it, but like enough to make it not nasty. I don't know. Gordon Ramsay is trembling. It's okay, he doesn't have to know. If you don't tell him, he'll never know. Cook the yolks a little. Yeah, I feel like that'd be perfect. I'm gonna try that next time. I'm gonna crack an egg into my rice and just put it in the air fryer. Okay, so this is 5 eggs. It honestly doesn't even look like that much. But it's a little too runny. I think it's a little too runny to put into a burrito that I'm gonna freeze throughout the week. So we'll let it heat up a little bit. But we also have to keep in mind that when we take the eggs off, it will cook itself a little bit with the residual heat. Aren't you worried about eggshells getting the rice? No, I crack the egg into the rice. Like imagine this is a bowl of rice. I just crack it in there. So it's just like the egg whites and the egg yolk, and I just stir it up with the rice and I pour some soy sauce over it. And that's like my quick and easy, like I'm starving meal. Eggs always look like there should be more than there ends up being. Yeah, I feel like, do the eggs evaporate as you cook them or something? Like they just shrivel up and shrink. I feel the same thing about like cooking hash browns. Like I'll have like a huge batch of like you know, like shredded tomatoes. I'll put them on the stove and they immediately shrivel up and shrink and they become nothing. Like it's just all gone. Like it defies all logic. All the water's gone. So every time I make hash browns, I just feel so sad because like I know it feels amazing to have a giant like tub of like potatoes, but it's gonna be gone. It's gonna shrivel up and shrink. You'll get like a quarter of what's in there. All right, I think this is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these eggs over here. And this is the first part of the breakfast burrito. Here we go. Let's throw that in there. Oh, it's a little sloppy. Oh, it kind of sounds gross. Don't listen. Cover your ears. There we go. All right, I'm gonna need to wash this pan. The pan is kind of gross. Is it hot? It's warm. One thing with washing dishes is that you don't want to immediately rinse something that's really hot with cold water. But it can cause the pan to warp, and you don't want that. Except this water is freaking cold. Heat up, please. I confess to eating almost an entire plate of scrambled eggs by myself. Wait, really? Honestly, I could probably do the same. Hey Rico, Chef Low Battery, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well today. We're doing a little bit of meal prep. We're making food for the whole week because I'm lazy. I only want to cook once. All right, let me rinse off this plate. Remember, don't forget, we're always using the scrub daddy side. Scrub mommy is only for the gentlest of beans. But this job is too tough for the mommy. Oh shoot, hold on. The water's getting a little too hot for me. All right, there we go. We're cooking, we're cooking. Let's go, okay. All right, it's not like completely clean, but it's clean enough. I think next what we want to do is we want to do, I think we're going to do the chicken sausage next, and then we'll do the turkey bacon, and we'll cook that in the chicken fat, ideally. The eggs look creamy, thank you. I would hope so, I put a ton of butter in there. Cover your ears proceeds to make the sound. Hey, I'm just enhancing the ASMR experience for those that want it. I'm just not the target audience of my own ASMR. All right, so I'm putting the eggs to the side. We're gonna go ahead and bring out the main attraction. I've actually never eaten these before. I literally bought these only because the recipe said to get these ones, and then, like I said, I immediately proceeded to lose the entire recipe. So I'm just winging it. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to fry these up or something. But these are what I have. They're called chicken sausages with basil, mozzarella, and sun-dried tomatoes. This is actually really bad news. I'm freaking lactose intolerant. Why would I buy something with mozzarella in it? I'm screwed. I'm screwed. All right, I'm gonna heat this up for a little bit. I'm gonna heat it on 1. I like the sizzle sound. Are you a fan of spicy food? I enjoy spicy foods, but I cannot like stomach them very well. When will you start using the Scrub Uncle? Whenever they release. Does the Scrub Uncle exist? Is that an actual product? Which side is the grandpa side? Not even in your search history. I'll eat them. I'll give you all the cheese. Like I said, I think for my my 1-year anniversary stream, I did that cheese tasting tier list. It was awful. 1, I don't like cheese in general. 2, I'm lactose intolerant. So not only did I subject myself to like the absolute torture of eating cheese for an entire stream, but the amount of stomach discomfort I had after that stream was immense. Like it took me like 4 days to recover from that. Doing good. Meal prep really takes a lot of work, but it's good economically. It is. Sometimes though, the taste, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes the taste isn't there. Sometimes the taste doesn't hit. I think the big gamble with making meal prep food is like, I'm trying new recipes most weeks. And so like, if I don't like the recipe, I'm stuck with it for the whole week. Like, you know what, the smart thing would be to try to make a smaller portion and eat it and see if you like it. But here's the situation, I'm not smart, so it is what it is. We live and we learn. Like last week's recipe sucked. I hated last week's recipe. I'm not making that ever again. Lactose intolerant? Won't all that butter be bad for you? Yes. Yes. This breakfast burrito is gonna wreak havoc on my intestines, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be at work and I'm gonna be in the bathroom for like an hour. You're making food? Yes, I am. Welcome, Giselle. Where's the Scrub Baby side? I don't think Scrub Baby exists. I feel like it should though. You don't have lactate pills? I do. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Let me put you on what I have. Because I'm lactose intolerant and I eat so much dairy, I have this entire tub of Lactaid. And like, you see this? I could become your Lactaid dealer. I have infinite amounts of Lactaid because I know I'm gonna mess up somewhere down the road and I'm gonna use up all of these. All of these. Gonna be gone. Look at that. How many? This is like 6 Lactaid pills per. Like, I don't know. I'm prepared. Like, if the apocalypse happens, I can still drink milk at the very least. He's absolutely strapped. Yeah, these are my forbidden drugs. All right, so this is heating up. I'm gonna pull out these little. Do people call these wieners? I gotta pull out the cutting board for this one. So, like I said, I lost the recipe, but I did remember reading that you're supposed to remove the casing from these chicken sausages. You didn't use any for the cheese? I did. I used like 6 or 7 like pills of Lactaid, and it wasn't enough. Because I was just eating cheese for 3 hours or like an hour and a half straight. It was rough. Why not cook dairy free? I mean, I could, but then, like I said, I don't like cheese as the primary flavor of dishes. Like I don't like mac and cheese, for example, but I like cheese when it, I guess, like accents or plays as like a supporting role in a dish. Cheese is a good supporting character, not a main character in my opinion. I was lactose intolerant when I was a child, but my mom forced me to drink milk 2 times a day, and now I'm strong. You have the milk antibodies. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should go to under rigorous training. I gotta undergo rigorous training just to what's it called? To drink some milk. I know Rexy mentioned that her lactose intolerance gets so bad that pills don't help. Yeah, like I had to take a lot of pills for it to do anything. Okay, I don't know how to take the casing off of these things. Do I just like rip it off with my hands? Like this casing is pretty tough. I don't know. I've literally never done this before. You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna just dice these up. We don't need to make like ground sausage. Giselle says bye. All right, see you later, Giselle. Thanks for popping in. Do you have any nicknames for the kitchen knives? Here's the thing, Darkus. I only have one kitchen knife because I'm poor. And because I'm poor, I have the most overqualified / underqualified knife for every job because it's the same knife. Honestly, I should probably invest in another knife. You got a point, you got a point. That's an interesting way. Don't judge my sausage cutting methods, all right? I'm doing my very bestest. Let me move this up. All right, we're gonna, I don't know if you guys can see the sausage cutting experience down here. I'm just going for it. I hope I don't die. If I die, I'm ending stream. Okay, that's a little risky. I'm gonna cut this way. I almost nicked myself. Don't do this at home, kids. LB out here desausaging the sausage. I mean, that's what the recipe said to do. I almost lost a finger. Like, thinking about it, I literally just almost lost a finger just now. I gotta cut from an angle. That's what it is. I gotta get the angles. You gotta peek the corners, right? That's how you play, what's that game called? Valorant? You gotta peek the corners. This looks hideous. These chicken sausages better be good, or I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna have to eat these a whole week? Are we gonna add seasoning? Well, the chicken sausages already have seasoning. It's mozzarella and like, oh my god, the mozzarella. It's like sun-dried tomatoes and mozzarella with like herbs. I don't really know. It's got something in it. It's not just straight chicken. I recently realized that I like chocolate milk. School cafeteria turned me off of it for years. Honestly, I've never been a fan of chocolate milk. To be fair though, I actually haven't been a fan of milk because, I mean, obviously. I do like oat milk. Oat milk is really good. I think out of all of the milk, like alternatives that exist, oat milk is by far the best tasting milk alternative. And it also has like a thicker consistency, which makes it really, really nice to like, to substitute in like, for example, in a latte. Yeah, this isn't really gonna work. I don't know what I thought, but this ain't it. We'll figure it out. It's okay. If I make a mistake, I'm the only one that has to deal with the consequences. Here we go. I'm just gonna throw these in here. Oh, these are too big. They look kind of gross. Here we go. Enjoy your wiener. Oat milk hits different. It definitely does. It is by far the best milk alternative. Yeah, there's mozzarella in these. Like I said, that's why I was concerned, because I am of the lactose intolerant variety of human. Essentially, that just means I have inferior genetics. They look delicious. What are you talking about? To be fair though, I've never really been a sausage person. All right, we're gonna whip these up. As long as they're bite-sized, I think that's all I can ask for. I'm gonna wash my hands though. I feel nasty touching all those wieners. That is not a pleasant experience. It's like all slimy and slippery. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Would not recommend at all. There we go. Am I heating up too fast? They're kind of sizzling. Oh shoot. Show me the nipple of an oat? What do you mean? Oh, where the milk comes from? Do you have kitchen scissors? I do have kitchen scissors, actually. Yeah, they were sitting right here the whole time. I probably should have just used them. Almond milk is okay. Here's my take. I like almond milk because it has very little calories. I hate almond milk because it is literally the consistency and taste of water. Like, honestly, almond milk just ain't it. Almond milk is not it. Like 85% of the time. Wait, whew. These sausages smell really good. What the heck? Wait, why do these smell so good? Almond milk is the worst alternative milk. It is. I think it's by far one of the worst. Soy milk is better. I think my tier list is like oat milk, and then like, because I've only had oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, and like normal like lactate milk. I think in the order is like, I actually like oat milk more than normal milk. The order is oat milk, normal lactate-free milk, or lactate milk, lactose-free milk, or whatever it's called, and then soy milk, and then almond milk. Almond milk is by far at the bottom by a large margin. I only try to drink whole milk. Wait, really? I actually hate the taste of whole milk. That's okay though. To each their own. No judgment. All right. Honestly, I don't know how long I have to cook these for, but there's fond developing, so I guess it's getting cooked somehow. Cashew milk is good. I've actually never had cashew milk. Would you? Is it better than almond milk? I have my omelets with garlic. Ooh. I mean, these are pretty heated up. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna consider these cooked. I'm gonna put these in with the eggs. And the last bit of the, or last piece of the puzzle is the turkey bacon. Wait, let me look at the packaging. Is this stuff fully cooked already? It is fully cooked. So you just need to heat these up. Excuse me. I think the cheese started to ooze out. Yeah, I think the cheese was leaking a little bit. It's all right, it's all right. I'm gonna throw these in here. This is the guts of our burritos. I mean, I'm only supposed to make 4 burritos. There we go. All right. I hope that fits in a burrito. It looks like a lot. It's way better than almond milk. Almond milk tastes watery. Yeah, almond milk is insanely watery. Looks good so far. Thank you, Darkest. I appreciate it. Next up, turkey bacon. So I have some turkey bacon here. The problem is, like, I genuinely, like, did not, like, I've lost the recipe. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use. I guess we're just gonna eyeball it. Let me wash these scissors and we'll go to town. All right. Scissor washing POV. Scrub daddy to the rescue. All right, gotta get all that gunk out of there before we use it to cut food. Honestly, it's kind of sticky. I don't know who used these scissors last, but they're a little too sticky. I don't think I'm gonna use it for the food. The burrito entrails. What about coconut milk? Coconut milk slaps, actually. Coconut milk is good, especially in like curries. But the problem with coconut milk is it's very, very calorie heavy. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Sometimes you gotta make a mess to make a masterpiece. That is true. Darkest is spitting facts. Let me cut this through real quick. All right. What is that? What do people say? It's bacon time. No. What was that? Did anyone ever watch that YouTube channel, Epic Mealtime? And like their like signature catchphrase was like, bacon strips, bacon strips. That's all I can think of every time I see bacon. It's just bacon strips, bacon strips. All right, we're just gonna slice these up real small so that they're easy to like conform to the shape of a burrito. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet too. All right, hold on. And I think I should just give like one slice down the middle here. There we go. Look at that. Whew. All right. I think that's plenty of bacon. I'm gonna set this to like a 2.5, 3, 2.5. We'll do 2.5. In bacon we trust. Imagine cooking with a samurai sword. I feel like that'd be really intense. You would get like almost no accuracy cooking with a samurai sword. Epic Mealtime was the most fun food-focused channel on YouTube. Yeah, I missed them, but also they fell off really, really hard. It's the modern era of YouTube does not cater to Epic Mealtime. But also, I felt bad. They would make all that food and then they would eat it. I'm like, aren't you gonna die? Like, it's a spectacle for sure, but like, how many times can you do that, right? Not too often, I can imagine. Alrighty. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these bacon strips away. This is actually really ambitious of me because like I've never cooked like two sets of meal prep dishes in one stream, and the biggest concern is like the time, right? I don't know how long this is gonna take to cook up, but maybe if I crank up the heat a little more. I'm trying to figure out like what else I can multitask, but you can't really multitask too much. Like I gotta make the burritos first, and then wrap them up, and then I gotta start working on the fajita chicken. Although to be fair, the fajita chicken is mostly based off of like cutting up and seasoning the chicken. So I think the biggest wait time for us is primarily waiting for the chicken to cook through. You're gonna kill it gourmet style? Let's go. Have you started the rice? No. We're gonna. The way that the fajita rice recipe works is you cook the chicken and then you put in like bell peppers and onions to like kind of remove the fond a little bit. Then you pour in the rice and you actually cook the rice here using the fond from the chicken to get the flavor. So if you aren't familiar with what fond is, it's this like crusty stuff that develops at the bottom of the pan. This actually has a very strong concentrated flavor that is really good for the basis of like soups and stuff. But yeah, usually if you're able to utilize the fond in some way, you can get an actual significant like flavor boost to your food. I'm back. Welcome back, Abby. It's good to see you again. What's that, ham or bacon? It's turkey bacon. So it's kind of like a mixture of both. It's like a deli meat in bacon shape. But yeah, it's lower calorie than just normal bacon. Like I said, we're trying to hit our goals, right? We gotta get the gains. So we gotta have low calorie, high protein foods in order to stay full, but also, you know, meet our, I guess, dietary goals in order to preserve muscle, I think, while you're losing the fat. What is the spiciest sauce you've ever had? Darkest, are you familiar with bulldog? I have like a low tier version of bulldog. There are tiers of bulldog, but the sauce and that stuff is insanely spicy. I think I have one left. Let me see if I can find it for you. I think it's over here. But it's like a really spicy Korean ramen, a stir-fry ramen dish, and it's like it comes in like an instant noodle package. But if you've ever had a bulldog and you want to try it, try the spicy one. It's like an all black bulldog, and it sucks. It sucks. Try it once and then never try it again. But it's really, really spicy. The ramen, yes, the ramen. Turkey bacon is also crunchier. Is it? I had no idea. Gotta fly LB out to eat the 2X with me. I mean, if you want, if you feel so inclined, but I would die. I would need insane amounts of milk just to survive, I think. I finally managed to use the full spice packet, but I had to put a slice of cheese on top. Yeah, I feel like it's really difficult. Like, it's one thing to eat it, but it's really difficult to eat it without the assistance of any cheese or dairy product. I think that's a big thing. All right, we have a lot of fond developing down here. It actually might burn. All right, turkey bacon is cooking up real nice. I think this is good. I'm hoping this is good because the fond is burning. We're cutting it off. Yeah, I have yet to eat bulldog without the assistance of any like milk or anything. Someday I would love to do something similar to the hot ones with spicy food in person, but not today. I feel like that takes like a lot of coordination too. But if you're able to pull it off, count me in. That sounds fun. Here we go. So, at this point in time, we have achieved burrito guts. So I'm gonna put the plate off to the side for it to cool so we can wash it in a bit. So we got right now eggs, chicken sausage, and turkey bacon. Very, very, I guess protein heavy, which is really good. All right. So what's next? The burritos, of course. We gotta wrap burritos. So let me go ahead and grab a plate, actually. So I've never wrapped a burrito. You have a medical license of food. Los Calientes is a hot sauce. Hot sauce is the hottest sauce I've ever had. I can't say I've had it. Looks good. Thank you, thank you. I'm hoping that it tastes good reheated too, because that's like the whole point of adapting recipes for meal prep. It's gotta taste good reheated. All right, here we go. Welcome to tortilla number 1. All right, I don't know how much I can put. Should I use a spoon? Maybe I should use a spoon. I'll use like a mixture. I'm just gonna plop that on there. Wait. All right, my computer keeps going to sleep because I forgot to plug it in. Hold on. Give me a second. I can't keep losing track of the chat. All right. All right, computer's all plugged up. All right, so placing the stuff in the burrito is one part of the challenge. How do you actually fold a burrito? Is that a corn tortilla? It is, I don't know what this is. It's like a diet tortilla. It's like, I don't know, oil, something or another. What are the ingredients? I bet the ingredients are kind of sus. It's just wheat. Yeah, it's wheat. Whole wheat. Whole wheat. All right, there we go. Come on, this gotta be a pretty. Wait, I have to make 4 of these. Wait, I have so much meat. Hold on. I think I'm just gonna start pouring it in. All right, there we go. Get some egg in there. Flour diet tortilla, yeah. I think that's the one. I think I may have put a little too much. There we go. All right. So I saw on the internet, which I don't know is right, but I think you're supposed to like fold the sides in first, right? All right. So like you shape it in the center first. So it's shaped. Shaped this way, and then you fold it on the sides, or something like that, and then you fold it up like this, or something. Well, maybe I should move it closer to the bottom, like that. Maybe use a spoon and push in the eggs. Oh, is that what you're supposed to do? Hey Jay, making shrimp burritos with that brand right now. Wait, really? That sounds awesome. What a convenient timing. All right. I think. Do I just do this? Is that it? Is that a burrito? It looks wrong. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's like wider at the top. I gotta redo this. I hope I don't tear this tortilla. Yeah, I think I have to shape it. I gotta shape it a little bit. Get in there. Fold in the sides and fold it in half. Okay. I believe in my capabilities. All right. And then fold it in half. Fold it in half. Hold on. I'm still learning. That's whatever. This will do. Okay. We're making it work. When you fold it in the middle, you need to tuck the food in tightly. I see. Well, honestly, I think this is fine. You gotta sear the opening closed? Okay. Am I supposed to pull out the pan again? All right. The triumphant return of the pan. It should still be a little hot. My turkey bacon. Let me see. I'm gonna just put it on like a 3. I'll put it on a 3. All right. Sear them all at once. Oh, you're right. Taibuchi's Giga Brain. I'm like thinking it. I'm thinking in chess or checkers, and he's thinking in chess. Let me move these off to the side here. You always wrap it in foil so the food doesn't fall out. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Oh, I'm such a burrito amateur. How am I supposed to make burritos if I've never made a burrito before? I got traded a shiny Externatus in exchange for a shiny Iron Valiant. Are those Pokemon terms? I feel so out of touch. Am I being a boomer? I think I only know Pokemon well up to like Sinnoh. After that, I don't really know. All right, there we go. I think that's fine. All right, I'm gonna follow your guys' advice. You fold in, you fold up, and then just fold the rest of the way. Nice. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this. I think I need to fold it tighter though. I need a tighter wrap. Also, Burrito Novice just learned the searing method recently. Oh, does it actually stay together if you sear it? Like, do you only need the heat? Let me grab another one. All right. It's been an hour and we finished the tortillas, or most of the burritos. So I'm feeling good about our progress. Wait, has it been an hour? It's been like 45 minutes? Yeah, it's been like 45 minutes. Wait, no, it's been an hour. It's been an hour 15. Never mind. I'm doing worse than I thought. Don't remind me. LB, speaking of which, there's a new experience card on the market that's going at $900. What? That sounds crazy. Pack the burrito more than what a mom brings on a trip. That's true. That's how you get the most bang for your buck. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pack it like really tight here. I'm just gonna roll it. I think this is good. That is one tight burrito. Okay, we're on to our last one. I think these burritos have varying amounts of food in them, but that's my fault. I didn't really break them up that evenly. But hey, I hope it'll taste good. I forgot the sauce. The green sauce, I mean, that's okay. I don't want to taint this food with the green sauce. The green sauce was mid. It's good enough. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do this. All the way. Actually, I feel like I want to tighten the spread a little bit. Maybe like this. Give it a little jiggle. Yeah. All right. Now we're cooking. Going up on a Tuesday. Hold on, it's really hard to make this like super tight. There we go. All right, that's gotta be it. That's the one, that's the one. That's the zinger. That is a burrito. If you're not gonna eat them all now, it's better that they have no sauce. That's also true. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat them all now. All right, let's sear them up a little bit. We'll sear them on top of the fond. Hi Porcupine, welcome back to stream. Hopefully you're doing well on this Monday. Doing the usual meal prep today. We're gonna put these burritos on here to try to, we're gonna try to seal these burritos with some heat. I don't know how well this method works. I'm gonna be honest. This is news to me. I didn't even know you could do this. All right. Please work. I also don't know how hot it needs to be. And you're already better than me at doing this? I wouldn't say so. We're getting somewhere, okay? We're doing what we can. Oh shoot. I think I just broke a burrito open. It's okay. Just don't touch it. Don't touch it. There we go. Wrapping early Christmas presents? Yeah, Christmas presents to myself. You went from Chef LB to Dr. LB to Santa LB in one stream. You roll well. Thank you. I hope it stays together. I'm worried about this one. This one's the one that's giving me a lot of concern. These other ones I feel like they should be okay. All right, I don't know how long it takes to seal. Should I just wait until they burn? Let's just wait until they burn. All right. A mayo plus yogurt sauce might not reheat the best. Yeah. I feel like if you reheat the mayo yogurt sauce, it'll get really, really runny. Is it steaming? I think it's steaming. Does that mean it's sealed yet? It is not. It is not sealed yet. Should I apply pressure? Am I doing CPR? What do the people do? Staying alive, staying alive. When you're trying to do CPR, the bottom should be brown. Okay. Want to try making spring rolls? How to do it is not much different. I feel like making spring rolls would actually be really fun. With like rice paper. Is this sealed? I mean, it's close. I think this is good enough. I don't want to burn anything. All right, I'm gonna take these off. All right. So the next step is wrapping them up, right? For consumption in the future. And in order for that, I have some aluminum foil. We welcome the triumphant return of the aluminum. I have such a hard time saying that. Aluminum. Toasty burrito sounds good. Yeah, I'm hoping that they reheat well. All right, I'm gonna fold the aluminum foil just like the burrito, I guess. I don't know. All right, like this. Yes. Maybe down here. Yeah, like that. Or something. Perfect. That's the first burrito. Aluminum complete. All right, now we gotta do 3 more. You're doing very good, don't worry. This is more commercial wrapping for restaurants or shops. People usually eat burritos with basic roll-up at home. Wait, really? Well, I'm glad I'm like not completely butchering it. I'm not very proficient. Like, I've just never made a burrito before. I think that's the thing. But honestly, it hasn't been terrible. I would do it again. I just gotta learn how to do it more efficiently, I think. Tasty aluminum. Yeah. Well, you don't eat the aluminum with a burrito. All right. Let's see. Let's just keep wrapping it. Let's go. These are so nice. These are so like neat and compact. Hi, Texas. Texas Roadhouse bread. That kind of slaps. Nice username. Elongated fingers and measled wrists fit for an orcish war club. Well, welcome to stream. Not sure what that means, but thank you. You're doing awesome. Thank you, thank you. Just you guys wait. Once I get to the fajita rice, I'll be in my element. I'll be popping off. All right, let me grab more aluminum. I wish there was like pre-portioned aluminum foil. Does that exist? Maybe I should buy pre-portioned. Don't let LB stop you from your tasty aluminum. This shiny means crunch. Good. I don't know if that's necessarily safe to eat, but if you eat aluminum, it's not my fault. Or if you eat aluminum and then proceed to get sick, that's not my fault. All right. Look at that. Wait, these burritos are kind of awesome looking. All right. Wrap this one up. Perfect. They also like retain heat super well. The aluminum. They make sheets of parchment paper and I think you can bake in that. Oh, wait, that's probably a great idea. Oh, well, I've already committed to the aluminum. All right, here we go. The last burrito. I think these low carb burritos don't seal very well, but at least the toasted part like retains its shape. So it's actually still not that bad to toast the seams. Hey Porcupine, just woke up starving after watching the stream. I'm sorry. Maybe you should get some food. If you want, if you make your way here, I'll give you some. All right, so these will be my breakfast / lunches, because I only eat 2 meals a day. These will be my lunches throughout the week, I guess. I'll freeze 2 of them and I'll put 2 in the fridge. I think that's like the best strat. Like freezing half of them, and then whenever you eat one, you move one to the fridge. Oh boy, I actually forgot where to put them. There we go. I'll just toss them in here in the little, not the mini fridge, but not the maxi fridge, just the normal fridge. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we have finished the breakfast burrito. I'm excited. I hope they taste good. Fine, you can always reheat them in the oven. Yeah, I got a toaster oven at work, so I'm planning to reheat them in there. Yeah, definitely if you have a microwave, do not reheat the aluminum foil inside the microwave. That's a recipe for disaster. If you want crunchy food, I recommend reinforced lead cookies. That sounds horrible. Isn't lead like an actual like poison? Like human poison? All right, I finished my Coke too. Now whatever shall I do? All right, so what's next is I probably need to wash the skillet, and then we'll proceed with cutting up the chicken. So we got to whip out the scrub daddy once again. Honestly, this this pan is going through it. My Hexclad is like going through all 5 stages of grief because I'm like abusing the living crap out of it. All right. Just trying to rinse off the fond off screen here. It's a little messy. Should probably apply some dish soap. Try it with a sauce as well. Maybe it tastes better. Yeah, I'll probably have to try it with a sauce before I eat it, after I heat it up. Honestly, it might be good with like some hot sauce too. That gives you anger problems like the boomers have for the week maybe. I prefer uranium glass crunch myself. It's extra calories? Oh my goodness. I don't know how, what is the nutritional value of aluminum? There's gotta be like some sort of like nutritional value, right? Or is it just like a metal? I don't know. I guess your body can't digest it. If you can't digest it, then it has no nutritional value for the human body. All right. Scrubbing off this fond is going to take a while. It really set in on there. Yeah, I have a chainmail scrubber that I had from using the cast iron. And it works wonders on this stuff too, on the stainless steel. All right, there we go. Now I gotta finish off with the scrub daddy. I feel like I need another scrub daddy because this one is like falling apart on me. Oh boy. Maybe I also need a second set of cookware. That might not be a bad idea. Whew. Honestly, I think this is good enough. All right, let me wipe down the pan, or we'll put it over here to dry, and then we can start cutting up the chicken, the main attraction. Cute little sponge. Yeah, it's a scrub daddy, scrub mommy hybrid. Except I've had it for like a year now, so I definitely am due for a replacement on them. Let me go ahead and put these aside. I need to pull out the bigger cutting board. So we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to the induction stove for the time being, as we pull out our big beefy cutting board. How do I say uranium has really high energy density, but oh my god. I am struggling to speak. Aluminum does not. You were probably right. All right, here it is. The big moment. This is the meat cutting board. As I proceed to drop everything. Here we go. So here's the situation. We probably want to cut the onions and the bell pepper first. So we've got chicken here. We also got bell peppers, the assorted variety. We like colorful fruits. And I think I should have an onion in here somewhere. I really hope I have an onion in here somewhere. I found it. Perfect. So we have everything that we need. All right, so obviously this is going to be the chicken fajita, which we'll be having for dinners throughout the week. It's already, oh my goodness, it's already 9:30. I may have been a little ambitious cooking 2 sets of meal prep in one stream, but we'll make it work, all right? Today's a long stream week for me, so I might as well prepare food for the whole week. But if you guys noticed, I'm streaming tomorrow and Wednesday. I'm taking a Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and then we'll be picking back up on Sunday again. Yeah, it's all collabs. I might do like if I feel like just chatting, I might just chat for a little bit on like a random day. Maybe if like I'm playing Honkai Star Rail or something, I'll boot up like a gorilla stream. But I don't have anything scheduled outside of those. All right, so we're just gonna start with the onions first, I think. And these we can also put into another bowl. So I'll put these over here. Whew. Alrighty. Let's see how fast I can get through this one. I think I just need a... how do I want to cut these? I don't want to dice them. I think I want to cut them like this. Yeah, I think this is fine. And we're just going to use half the onion. Same thing here. Come on, you gotta give me props. I think my knife work is getting better over time. It's been how many weeks now? I would hope my knife work got better. That was pretty good. I think that was pretty good at least. This one's a little thick. I don't know how to cut this properly. I guess I'll just cut this in half. All right, so those are the onions. Just gonna throw them in there. So that should be all the onions we need for the week. Look at that. Yeah, but if you guys want to know, we're not going to be using the onions right away. We're actually going to use the chicken first, but we're cutting up the onions so that we don't have to like chop on a contaminated cutting board. Imagine how powerful I'll be with multiple knives. I can barely handle one knife. I don't know. I feel like if you give me more knives, I get worse. I get less proficient with the blade. Let me put these onions away. All right. Now, this is actually a lot of bell pepper. I think I'm only going to use one. I think we'll use the orange one today. I think orange would be a good color for this dish. So we'll use one orange, and I'm probably going to freeze the other bell peppers up here. There we go. All right, so let me take the sticker off. We're going to have to wash these. Cross-contamination awareness, I'm proud. Thank you, thank you. I learned from the very best Gordon Ramsay on the internet and his YouTube videos. All right, here we go. Just gonna cut off the ends. Gonna take out the core. Honestly, we could probably use 2. But it's okay. It's not the main attraction of the dish. The fajitas are mostly there for texture. At least for me. Here we go. It's time. It's fajita time. The sticker is extra fiber. Is it? Is it really? I don't know how much extra fiber you're getting from your vegetable sticker. There we go. Fajitas, or bell peppers for the fajitas. we go. This one's a little thick. Nice. All right, veggie's done. I gotta speed run this. I'm running out of time. All right, hold on. Because the longest part isn't even the prepping. The longest part is actually gonna be waiting for the chicken to cook through. All right, so let me grab my chainmail out of there. I'm gonna grab a kitchen glove so that we can handle the meat a little better. Here we go. I'm gonna use it on my left hand as we season our chicken. All right. We're gonna wanna butterfly these and cut them in half because they're a little thick right out the gate. Honestly, you know what? I think today is a beating of our chicken day. We're gonna beat the meat pretty thoroughly today. Let me get the plastic wrap. I've got the meat beater somewhere around here. Where's the plastic wrap? There it is. Is a flattening of the chicken that we're looking for. Here we go. Can I group these together a little more? I think this is fine. Prevent the contamination. Where's my meat mallet? There it is. Here we go. It is beaten time. This takes time, but it should help us in the long run because the chicken should cook more evenly after you beat it. There we go. The knife is so loud. Nice. The beatings will continue until morale improves. There we go. The beatings are relentless. All right. I think they've received their fair share of beating. We're good to start slicing them up. Whew. Let me get another meat glove. Tender? Thank you, thank you. They're going to be the tenderest chicken breast in the whole kingdom. All right. Let's move these over here. Hopefully these cut evenly. This is a little trickier than I thought. We lost one. It's okay. We're gonna cut these up later anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. We're mostly cutting them so that they cook a little faster, because that way we don't burn the fond. Because last time we burnt the fond on the bottom, we had to wash it midway through. Here we go. We just mostly want it easy to flip over and to easily tell when it's done, checking for doneness. There we go. That's cut through. All right, last one. And then we get to season. All right, here's the problem. I don't remember what the seasonings were, but I will figure it out. I think I have pictures saved somewhere of the recipe. Oh, that's a tiny one. That's okay. This is way too tiny. Oh, I messed this one up so bad. Let me cut this one in half again. This one isn't working too well. At this point, I might as well just dice them. All right, there we go. It's fine, as long as they're relatively thin. All right, seasonings. I think for sure we want, what do we want? Let me check the ingredient from the other time. So we want, let's see, that's not the right one. That's the wrong one too. That's also the wrong one. Shoot. I don't have the recipe. I've lost it. I've lost my mind. All right, I'm gonna wing it. We're gonna use oregano. Let me throw this away too. I'm going with some oregano. I think that's the video I saw called it oregano. There we go. Get it all over. Obviously, we're gonna want to go in with some garlic powder. I feel like I've got the recipe somewhere because I pulled it up on this computer. I guess I just don't have it saved. Because this one is rice vinegar, that's not right. That's a Korean meal prep. Yeah, I don't know if I have the chicken. Oh, it might be in my notes, hold on. I took notes because I was prepared at one point in time. Okay, here we go. Chicken fajita rice. We need, shoot. Salt, paprika, turmeric? Oh no, that's for the rice. What do you, how do you make the chicken? What? Oh, oregano, garlic powder, smoked paprika, cumin, salt. Okay, so we were on the right track. We need garlic powder, which will be easy. A lot of the color is going to be coming from what's it called? A lot of the color is going to be coming from the paprika. All right, so that's garlic powder. Gonna go in with a, where's paprika? Here it is. Paprika, cumin, salt. And it's probably easier to do this in a mixing bowl. But at this point we're going for speed. Sonic speed. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Good to go. All right, next is cumin. I do have cumin here. I think I went into the story last time that I don't actually really like cumin because I mistook it for cinnamon once. And so I had cinnamon French toast with cumin and I took a bite and I realized something was wrong, but I pushed through because I didn't want to waste my French toast, and so I just ate French toast with cumin instead of cinnamon. It was disgusting. I've been put off of cumin ever since. All right, and then salt, pepper, and olive oil. I think this is fine. Let me move this to the side. Not the meat mallet. And then we're gonna bring it back out the good old skillet. So which means we need the induction burner back on. Here we are. I'm gonna move the fajitas out for the time being. And I think we should be able to cook this in a timely manner. We can probably finish before 10:30. If I play my cards right, you know, if I activate my trap card and everything. Let me go ahead and wipe this down a little bit. Cumin toast is really good. I wouldn't say cumin toast was good. It was kind of nasty. Imagine having French toast related drama. I think it's definitely a very unique experience. Hey mercenary, back from buying food. Luckily nothing happened on my way out of the building. Oh, that's awesome. Great to hear. I'm glad it went smoothly. All right. Since we didn't actually what's it called? We didn't actually put oil on the chicken itself. We're just gonna be using cooking spray. And I'll be grabbing these tongs. All right, so as this is heating up, we should be good to go. I made a cumin bagel and it tasted fine, but perhaps baking it in it is different. Yeah, it's cause like, the problem was that the cumin was like baked into like the egg in the French toast, and it was just, I don't know, it was very off-putting for me. I did not enjoy any bit of it at all, whatsoever. It was pretty nasty. All right, so this is heating up. I'm gonna let it sizzle. I think while this is going, we can start washing the rice once we start putting the chicken pieces in. I do need to get a plate. I think I'm gonna use this plate that we use to wrap our tortillas on as the spot for cooked chicken. Alrighty. My Wi-Fi just came back, but it sucks. Oh no, Sheb, welcome. Sorry to hear that your Wi-Fi is not that great. I respect the dedication to not wasting food. I mean, I didn't waste food, but at what cost? Now I have cumin-related trauma. It's not like what I do when I go to my therapist. I'm like, every time I look at cumin, I feel disgust. We're just gonna cook these up. We're gonna cook up as much as we can. Here we go. I think three at a time is probably the best that we can manage. So I'll do that. I'm gonna move probably this out of the way. And we're gonna start washing rice. So I gotta get my rice thingy. I'm trying to figure out where do I want to store the rice, because we're really only just washing it. I guess I'm out of bowls, so I just have to use this. I'm putting rice in here. You better wash that rice. Oh, that's the plan. That's the plan for sure. All right, so I'm gonna go for, I think like a cup of rice. Where's my measuring cup? That's a real question. Do I not have a measuring cup in this house? At one point in time I did. I just don't know where it went. Is there no measuring cup at all? I mean, I guess I can wait out. I'll wait out. I'm gonna push this up. And we're gonna use a scale here to weigh out how much rice we need. I'm gonna go for about 200 grams of rice. Daibuchi says I'm off to dinner. Hopefully it goes smoothly. All right, sounds great. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate the advice. It's been very helpful. Have a great dinner. Cook all the rice you plan to use the portion you're gonna use and freeze the rest. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna go for 200 grams. Yeah, 200. Oof. Oh, I thought I overshot. I did not. We're in the clear. All right, that's 200. That's like 200 exactly. That's perfect. The thing with rice is that you gotta be careful is that rice is actually very calorie dense. It's actually, I think it's more calorie dense than bread, which is kind of cracked. So like, if you're on a diet, you wanna make sure you're not eating too much rice. It's weird to think about. All right, there we go. Time to wash. What are we making? We're making, at this point we finished our burritos, so we're making chicken fajita rice. So we're cooking up some chicken right now. I need to get a strainer. Strainer's over here. But yeah, we're gonna cook up this chicken and then we're gonna dice it up. All right. Oh, look at all that starch coming off. There we go. Rice is like the soldier in combat. Torching those calories like no one's business, yeah. Alright, gotta wash off as much as we can. Like I said, we're not actually using the rice cooker for this one. We're actually going to be cooking this right in the pan. Alright. I'm keeping an eye on the chicken. It looks like it's cooking. It's not cooked all the way through just yet, though. There we go. Why not do fried rice? I mean, I could, but like I said, I'm on a diet, so fried rice is kind of counter to that philosophy at this point in time. I'll be finally manning it up when it comes to rice cooking. Well, in particular with the chicken fajita rice, it tastes way better when you're cooking it in the fond of the chicken. And then you get to add like all the seasonings in it too, and then I don't end up staining my my rice bowl, which is kind of nice. But usually the rice cooker is just way more convenient. Cause like today I had leftover Chinese food, and they really skimp out on the rice portions. So I had to heat up, or I had to make some rice just for the leftovers. You have a diet? Yeah, I am. I'm on a cut right now, so everything is relatively low calorie, high protein, so that I can feel full without having to have the calories of a behemoth. I'm gonna flip these over. Looking pretty good. Look at that. Woo. That is chicken. All right, we're gonna continue. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep washing the rice until this is done. Us Filipinos have never heard of it. Never heard of a diet. Hey Rumi, how's it going? Burritos sound good. Yeah, we made burritos at the very beginning. We're on the second stage of the meal prep. So I made all my lunches for the week, and now I'm working on the dinners. The dinners is gonna be chicken fajita rice, and the burritos are gonna be for my lunches since I only eat twice a day. Usually when I buy a rice dish, they give too much rice rather than the topping to go with it. That's true. But that's also because rice is just so cheap. Like, it's like the most economical for a restaurant to give you like the most rice possible, so that you leave feeling full without actually eating any of the expensive stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys like have any like buffet strategies, but always avoid the carbs. If you ever go to a buffet, don't drink water, don't drink carbs. You just suffer. Like, going to a buffet isn't fun. It's not supposed to be fun. In order to get your money's worth, you have to suffer the entire time. Never ever go for a nice balance of sushi and rice and like have all your sodas and whatnot. No, you go for meat and only meat and seafood. Just fish, meat, crabs, lobsters, everything, shrimp, like everything that's not rice or noodles or anything of that kind. That is how you're supposed to go to a buffet. A buffet is not a pleasant experience. It's where you're supposed to like eat to the point where you're gonna explode. And that's how you get your money's worth. That's why I hate going to buffets, because I can't bring myself to enjoy myself at a buffet. Oh no, I always go for the sushi at buffets. There's so much rice in the sushi. I also don't eat a lot, so I feel like I don't get my money's worth. Yeah. I think there's two philosophies when it comes to eating at a buffet. It's either you go and have a good time, eat whatever you want, don't have to think about it, or you have to extract every single value, every single dollar that you can out of the restaurant. Like, for example, if you go to like Korean barbecue, like, it's only meat. You can't eat anything else. It's just meat. No rice, nothing. Just meat, and meat. Buffets are a PvP experience. I would agree. You need to eat until the owners look worried because they're losing too much money. Exactly. It's a complete standoff. Like, I wish I could be in the camp where like, oh, I just want to go and enjoy my time and eat food, but no. It's survival of the fittest out there. Can't have it both ways. All right. I'm gonna flip these over again. They looked cooked through, but I'm just gonna make sure. I'm gonna use my my meat thermometer if I can find it. It should be around here somewhere. There we go. Make sure that we're hitting 165. My Wi-Fi is back to normal. Let's go. All right, it's not 165. I don't care. It looks good enough. I'm pulling it off the heat because we don't want this to be dry. All right. Look at that fond. All right, we're gonna drop in the next batch. Let me grab the cutting board. Here we go. How the heck am I supposed to cook this thing? It looks, this piece of chicken in particular is very deformed. There we go. Like this thing is literally folding in on itself. And then this last one. I want to make sure it's as flat as possible. You want like the maximum surface area. Oh shoot. Maybe put this cutting board down, it's a little heavy. There we go. Yeah, I'm concerned about this piece in particular because there's like a pretty like meaty part right there. So we're just gonna try to splay it out as much as possible. Get the heat going. And then, I mean, now all we gotta do is wait. Make sure the chicken looks crispy. What I can do on the side here, I don't know if you guys can see this in the view, but I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping up this chicken. So in order to do so, this knife has been contaminated because we were using it to cut the raw chicken. So we gotta give it a good old wash. All right, so I'm gonna wash it over here. I should probably move this rice out of the way too. There we go. Nice, nice. And now we shouldn't have to worry about cross-contamination. There we are. All right, let's cut up some chicken. It's about time. Looking pretty good. Looks like it's cooked most of the way through. It should probably cook itself too when I reheat it in the microwave. Ugh. Yeah, it's a little tough on the outside. It's really juicy. I'm gonna throw this one in here because that one looks sus. But all the other ones look fine. But it's good to get like a cross section of your chicken. Make sure it doesn't look horrendously pink on the inside. Alright, we're letting out some of the juices. We'll flip this one over. Hot. There we go. Honestly, these pieces of chicken are kind of hard to cut. It's like the inside is really easy to cut because it's super juicy, but the outside is a little tough where we seared it. I think next time I should try to go for chicken thighs. Also, the taste of chicken thighs is way better anyways. There we go. Cut through all that. Nice. Whew. I may have burnt my hand a little bit. All right, let's get back with the tongs here. Let's see, we should probably start flipping stuff over. There we go. This one flips over. This one for sure. This one's a meaty one. Probably going to try to absorb some of the fond into this chicken. And we'll flip over this last one. After this, all that's left is just to cook the fajita rice. which is honestly the chillest part of the process. So we'll leave this here. We'll let it simmer. I'm gonna get myself some water because I'm freaking thirsty. Let me grab a cup from the other room. Yeah, this is gonna be one heck of a week, that's for sure. I was checking the weather like throughout this week, and I'm just super stoked because it doesn't seem to be raining at all this week. Because it rained all weekend, so I couldn't really ride my new bike anywhere. Oh shoot, I forgot to post my my live tweet. Hold on. I'm pressing that I'm live. Although I'm about to end anyways, within like the next hour. Let's see. Yeah, the weather's looking good. I'm stoked for that. All right, let me go ahead and I walked all the way over here. I forgot what I was doing. What was I doing? I was retrieving something. I don't remember what. Oh, my cup, my water cup. All right. It's heating up a little too fast, huh? You wouldn't be able to ride outside here. No rain, but it's been over 100 for a week. Oh no. Yeah, I went for like one of my first like real rides, just like, you know, just to move about, see how I felt on the bike, and I like got sunburnt, and I was only out for like 15 minutes. So I think I made a rule for myself that I would never go out on the bike without sleeves. Like I just burn way too easily. It's really such a bummer because it's so hot. All right, let's see. I think this piece is definitely done. I can pull that one off. This one is not done. Like I can see that like there's it's uncooked in the middle. This one's I think this is probably the thickest piece of chicken that we had. Same thing with this. I don't trust this to be fully done. I'm just gonna go low and slow. Try not to burn anything. Let's see if I can like grab some of this fond off. Look at that. Oof, those juices. There we go. Same thing with this. Spreading some of that love. You can get UV rated clothes. Wait, really? I've been looking at like biker specific like equipment because I'm gonna be out and about, but I think the biggest thing I need to get right now is gloves. I don't have gloves, so if like a bug like smacks my hand at like 60 miles an hour, that's probably gonna hurt. And probably would be really gross too. I don't trust it. Alright. This one I'm really scared about, so I'm gonna test these temps. So this one right here. What are we looking at? What's the damage? 120? Ooh. What about this one? This is 130. Yeah, this one's way warmer. What's nice about like cooking chicken is like you don't necessarily have to hit 165 to be food safe. It's a combination of the time under the heat and also the temp. Like this one, I think this one's done. Let me get this meaty part. Yeah, this one's pretty much done. And it's gonna also cook with the residual heat, so we're taking this one off. These two need some more time, it looks like. This one especially. It's just so incredibly thick. This is like 140. Yeah. It's got a little ways to go. This one is just so slow. Like I don't know how to cook this one all the way through. Without just like, all we gotta do is wait, right? That's all we can do. But I also don't want to burn the exterior. Probably gotta drop the heat, I think. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull some of these off, and if I need to, I'll cut it in half. and I'll put it back on. All right, so let me pull this one off first. It is steaming. Alrighty. Let's take a look here. Let me grab the kitchen gloves. Here we are. This honestly looks fine. But do I trust it? Probably not. I'm gonna throw this back on. I butterflied it a little bit. You can probably get some fond too. This one I need to cut down for sure. This one's just way too thick. We're making these adjustments on the fly. Here we go. I gotta cut it over here first. And then cut straight down the middle if I can. Gotta make this incision. We're performing a chicken surgery here. Ah, it's hot. This is way easier said than done. Trying to butterfly this piece. There we go. Oh my god, my fingers. My fingies are on fire. Alright, I think this is fine. We've successfully butterflied it. I'm gonna rinse my hands off before the burn sets too hard. I think that's it. After this, we're about done. There we go. Go around with this one. And I'm gonna cut the heat here. All right, if that isn't cooked, I don't know what is. All right, that's our chicken. Whew. We're starting to cruise now. All right, we're getting there. So now all that's left is the rice portion, which should be done within like 15 minutes or so. So we're gonna throw these on here. We're gonna hope that these kind of lift off the fond a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and let the onions sweat a little bit, get a little translucent. And then we'll toast the rice afterwards, after we pull off some of that fond. And then just add a bunch of seasonings. I gotta make sure I pull up all the seasonings that I need here. There we go. Oof. Looking pretty good. The orange really pops. I don't know, it's a little muted though. I feel like maybe the green is a little better for the fajitas. Or probably red, I guess. The red pepper really like has a lot of Shazam to it, you know? Some visual flair. Yeah, let these pull some of those in. We want the onions to get a little translucent here. And then we'll finally cook the rice without using the rice cooker. There we go. Alright, it's absorbing a lot of the fond. We'll let it sit for a little bit. Sip of my water. I am going to prepare some hot water on the side here in my electric kettle. So we have like what? Probably want like a cup. I gotta eyeball it. think this is fine. I don't know. The rice consistency might be off this time around. But at least we're heating up the water, and it should be a fast process. If we messed up, we'll find out pretty quickly. All right, with these being translucent, we can probably put in the rice now. We want to put the rice in for a little bit, just to toast, and then we'll stir it up with some of the what's it called? With the spices. All right, so I'm gonna make room in the middle to toast this rice. There we are. I probably need the a spatula. Rice is stuck in here. We don't want to leave any rice behind. I think one of my cousins used to tell me, like, to scare me as a kid, but for every grain of rice you don't eat is like a bug you have to eat, like an ant you have to eat in the afterlife or something. And I was like so scared of like leaving rice behind ever since. I mean, it's obviously a superstition, but I don't know, something about that really bugged me. What are we doing to the cute burritos? Oh, we're gonna eat them. We made them first, and now we're working on the fajita rice right now. We're toasting them. Welcome, Faye. Hopefully you're doing well today. Chocolate ant eating stream when? Are chocolate ants a thing? That sounds horrific. I would not want that. Alright. I mean, the rice is getting toasted. Maybe it's getting toasted a little too fast, though. It's like sticking to the bottom. Let me switch to the wooden spatula. There we go. Nice. Oh, shoot. We lost an onion. Aren't those crickets? Burnt? They're not burnt, but welcome Absalom. Welcome to stream. We're just doing the rest. We're almost done with the meal prep. We just gotta make this rice. But like I said, I have to get the ingredients. So we need salt, paprika, turmeric, and cumin. So we've got cumin. Let's go in order. Salt. I've got salt right here. Under the limes for some reason. Alright, that's a little too much salt. Alright, so that's a salt. We want what's next? Salt. I just saw it. Salt, paprika. Where's that? Where's my paprika go? That's turmeric. Am I out of paprika? There it is. Paprika. And we're gonna go with turmeric next. Gotta be careful, we don't want it staining stuff. So there's the turmeric. And then we want cumin. A splash of cumin because I'm traumatized. There we go. You can crickets or scorpions, but ants are also a thing. But you can eat chocolate scorpions. That sounds horrific, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so the rice has been toasted. Let's pour in some water, huh? That might be too much water. We live and we learn. Yeah, let's I think we gotta cook some of the water off, and then we should be good. Yeah, we gotta let it boil though. And we'll kind of baby this for the time being, because everything has been an approximation. Because I lost the recipe, of course I did. So we'll cook off some of this water, and then we'll put on the lid, which is over here. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. This is probably like a decent, like enough water. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on. We're bringing it down to like a 2, 2.5, 2. And I think we'll come back in like 10 minutes. Yeah, let's check back in 10 minutes and see how the rice is doing. So let me go ahead and bring us back over here. Oh, I forgot my phone. We're gonna need that. Let me grab this bad boy. All right, so I gotta set a timer for what? Like 10 minutes? I'm gonna say 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is good. Man, I really wish I didn't lose that recipe. Really coming to bite me in the butt. There we go. Where's my thing? There's my thing. We're gonna switch back over to here for the time being. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Alrighty. So while that's cooking, I figure I might as well move over here to chat a little. Alrighty. Honestly, I don't even know what to make next. I know, like, I wanted to, like, for one of these meal recipes to do like a tofu, right? Like Mapo tofu at some point. The Scrub Daddy is dead in the sink. Yeah, he's on his last legs. Scrub Daddy is scrubbing no more. I think I gotta buy a replacement. Let me see. Is Scrub Daddy expensive? I don't remember. I bought this thing so long ago. Like, I actually don't remember how much the Scrub Daddy cost. Scrub Daddy. Then you figure out how to make veggie soup. Yeah, but does veggie soup fill you up during the week? I guess it would probably be a dinner thing. I'd probably have to meal prep it for dinner, I think. If I wanted to go the veggie soup route. I think that's what it has to be. I'm looking at Scrub. There's Scrub Daddy cream? That sounds so sus. You need to do some Japanese children bentos complete with squid hot dogs. Oh, that would be awesome. I don't know if I'm skilled enough for that yet, though. That may be a little tricky. Veggie soup can fill you up. Look at scrubdaddy.com. Well, as it verifies my identity. If you know what you're doing, as long as you spice it up, I see. You don't want daddy cream? Like, what is Scrub Daddy cream? What does it do? Our first cream cleanser is here. Millions of microcrystals buff away dirt and stains for sparkling clean surfaces. What? Is this a brand new product? Why did they name it Daddy Cream? Oh, it's not Daddy. Is it just cream? What's it called? It says CIF all-purpose. It's essentially Daddy Cream, I'm pretty sure. You can show off your lunch boxes at work and press them all. Oh yeah, they'd be all over my lunch boxes. Don't dock yourself. Trying not to. I was not expecting the Cloudflare stuff to pop up. Daddy's cream for when you need to clean up mother's milk. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. Soup is meant to be eaten with other stuff in addition. What is a good pairing with soup? Because usually, like, for me, like, it's like usually like chicken noodle soup, right? Like noodles. What else? What else? Like ramen is pretty much soup, right? It's noodles in soup. Like I've never really been a soup person. So what is soup usually consisting of? What is it paired with? Bread? Does it pair with bread? I guess like you can eat bread with like what, like clam chowder soup? I don't know. For me growing up, like my favorite soup was actually like egg drop soup. Like, you know, in Chinese restaurants, egg drop soup was my jam. I loved egg drop soup. There's something about like the texture of like I don't even know what's in it. What is in egg drop soup? Is it just like egg whites? Hold on. Egg drop soup. Egg drop soup, also known as egg flour soup, is a Chinese soup of wispy beaten eggs in chicken broth. Wait, is it that simple? It's that simple? I had no idea. I actually... Maybe I should try to make egg drop soup at home. What's up with the Google results? Anyways. In my parents' Chinese restaurant, we used to make 3 soups every day without fail. It was always the first thing we would do when we opened up the restaurant. Wonton soup, hot and sour soup, and egg drop soup. The classic trio. Wait, what is hot and sour soup? Egg drop soup is yummy. Egg drop soup is my favorite, for sure. I think I've had hot and sour soup, but I didn't like it. It was just tart, I'm pretty sure. And chocolate ants? I'm not eating chocolate ants. There's no shot. I refuse to eat those chocolate ants. I'll eat the chocolate frogs though. What are those, like from the Harry Potter stuff? They have like the chocolate frogs. I'll eat one of those. I'm trying to think, what other soup do I enjoy? I actually don't really like chicken noodle soup. Like people say to eat chicken noodle soup when you're sick, but I'm actually not that big of a fan of it. Huh. What other soup have I tried that I really enjoyed? Is spaghetti soup? Spaghetti's not soup, is it? Like the tomato sauce, is that considered a soup? Because you could technically be like, oh, spaghetti is soup on top of noodles, right? It's just a thicker consistency. It's like the same consistency as like cream of chicken soup, I think. The audacity to dislike the famous chicken noodle soup. But I mean, it's just like, my problem with chicken noodle soup is that the way that it's commonly made is like way too salty for me. It's like extremely salty. Too much so, I think. Coffee and tea is plant soup? Wait, you're right. So is coffee and tea technically vegetable soup? It's gotta be, right? Because the concept is the same. It's like you're taking something, you're steeping it in the water. Because like chicken soup is like chicken bones, right? Chicken bones and chicken meat. It's like leftover chicken carcass. How do you make beef soup? Is that the same thing, like beef bones? I guess so. You also don't need to just use bones, I think. I think you can just throw in like a short rib or something. I don't know. This goes to show how little I know about soup. I feel like I should make a chili. I feel like making chili would be great. Although, like, cause like, I remember watching The Office, and didn't they have like a chili cook-off? Or maybe that's at work. I don't know. They have like a chili cook-off, but I've never been so immersed in chili culture. Is chili also a soup? Wait, if you think about it, it's a little watery, right? Chili is kind of soup. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure chili is soup. A hot tub is a big bowl of human soup. Oh, I don't want to think about that. Chili is stew? Wait, what's the difference between a stew and a soup? Wait, now you're going into other territory. I didn't even think about stews. Chili is more on a stew. Stew is just like a thicker soup? Like the thickness? Okay. So is clam chowder a stew? Clam chowder is pretty thick, right? If I remember correctly, because there's like a lot of like the cream in there. Oh, my brain is starting to process. Like, I'm so unversed in the concept of soup and stew. Maybe I should try to make some chili. Speaking of chili, I think one of the things I missed that I ate pretty on occasion as a kid was sloppy joes. I don't know, something about having a good old sloppy joe. It just really hits the spot. Now I'm craving it. How do you even make a sloppy joe? Like what is involved in the process of sloppy joe-ness, you know? Is there a difference between soup and broth? I'm pretty sure soup and broth is the same. Soup is when you take out the chunks of the... Oh, I see. So soup is almost like strained to an extent. But chicken noodle soup has chunks in it. Hold on. Stew versus soup. Stews are generally thicker than soups, being made of primarily larger solid chunks of ingredients. Yeah, I guess so. Broth can be served on its own or used as a base for a heartier soup or stew. In this way, the term broth and soup can sometimes be used interchangeably, but broths are always 100% liquid. Oh. There's so much nuance in this world of liquid food. Like, if you, Is Soylent soup? If you think about it, right? It's like a highly nutritious meal replacement substitute, right? Let me see, Soylent. Let me go to the Soylent website. Soylent. Here we go. Ab says I like solid food. Honestly, I do prefer solid food as well. But this is Soylent, right? This is like is this a beverage? Is this a soup? Is this a broth? Soylent Green is people. What makes it like it's yeah, is it food? People just say meal replacement. But like I'm in the camp that I think that this is probably soup. I think this is soup. All right, my timer is about to go off. Let's switch us over back to the kitchen. Alrighty. I'm gonna walk us over and we'll take a look at the rice, see if it's close to completion. Alrighty. Heading on over. And this should be the last part of it. Then all we need to do is portion out the, what's it called? Portion out everything. All right. Let me reconnect to my kitchen setup. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's definitely way too much water. The rice is super mushy. So it's almost like porridge. So we technically made like a soup over here. Let me grab the spatula. This is the wrong spatula. Where is the spatula? I must have thrown it away. Let me rewash this. Oh no, the turmeric has stained the wood. Is broth a sauce? Hey Caspi, welcome back to stream. Oh yeah, we're gonna try to burn off some of this moisture. Yeah, it's very wet today. That's the rice. It's quite mushy. You live and you learn, though. I think I was a little heavy-handed with the kettle. Oof. All right. Well, at the very least, we can go ahead and let me actually taste it. How is our Monday? Our Monday is pretty good. We messed up the rice though. But we made some burritos. Welcome, Fitzy. At least the rice tastes good. That's what matters. There we go. I'm gonna eat this up. Burrito is rather easy to do overall. I was kind of surprised how easy it was. I think I'll be doing that more often. Like it honestly, in retrospect, it didn't even take that much time to set up. Alrighty. Let me go ahead and grab some of our meal prep containers. We'll have soupy rice with fajita chicken. Not that bad of a deal, honestly. I thought you need tequila for burrito. I don't think so. Is that like an unspoken rule? All burritos must be consumed with tequila. There we go. I'll put these off to the side a little bit. I think I gotta start putting stuff into the sink to get out of the way. Tequila is optional. All right. Honestly, even if it's a little on the mushier side, the texture is not that bad. Looking quite nice. Thanks, I'll remember that. All right, here we go. I think next time I'm gonna pull back on the turmeric. I don't like how the turmeric is like staining everything. Like I don't know if the flavor that the turmeric provides is enough to, I guess, counteract how much of a pain in the butt it is to have yellow utensils for everything. There we go. I wonder if I can just like pour the rest onto here. This is a dangerous maneuver, being so close to the edge of the counter. Don't try this at home, folks. There we go. That's something. All right, let me grab the chicken. We're almost done here. PB&J. Let's see. Alrighty. So that's the fajita rice. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably just gonna go ahead and like just grab some chicken and just toss it in here. The chicken is the main attraction here. This is what's gonna fill us up. Let me actually just move the induction stove off. It's a little hot. There we go. Alrighty. And we're almost done. It only took all night. Here we go. Start just throwing some pieces of chicken in here. This is a chonkin one. Throw some of these over here too. I think this could use a big one. Alrighty. Got two more. Wait, I have way too much chicken. Wait, I have way too much chicken. Alright, that's fine. That'll fill us up. There we go. Try to space it out as evenly as we can. I'll be eating good this week, that's for sure. I think this one could use some more chicken. There we go. It's a little bit of a chicken overload on that one. Let me move these over here. Perfect. I think this one could use some. There we go. That one chunk made so much difference, but not really. Alrighty. Maybe put these away. It's quite the cleanup that we're gonna have here. Looks good. Thank you, thank you. It's been a long time coming, but we finally made it to the finish. Yeah, I think I was a little ambitious trying to make both lunch and dinner meal preps today, but honestly, I think now that I'm getting faster at some of these things, I think at some point I want to get to the point where I can do like the whole week's worth of meal prep, and I think I'm getting pretty close. You eating all them plates? Eventually, just not today. But welcome. Let me go ahead and close these up. Close these bad boys up. We're gonna be eating these for dinner throughout the whole week. I thought you use hand. What do you mean I use hand? I have to use my hands to eat the burrito that we made. We're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. There we go. Alrighty. I think that's all of them. All right. Ooh, these are pretty hefty too. There's just a lot of chicken. All right, I'm gonna put two of these in the fridge. Put some in the freezer. And that should be enough. A whole week's worth of food. Pretty good if you ask me. Alright, we just gotta make sure that they don't freeze or burn. That's the big one. Gotta make sure that all the edges are clipped down. We don't want our hard work to just be freezer burnt the whole time. Alrighty. Perfect. All right, so as a reminder, this is essentially the result of today. We have one of our chicken fajitas meal preps for dinner, and we have a breakfast burrito for breakfast. So this is what I'll be eating for the whole day. And then obviously I'll have a snack or two throughout the day, and that should be it for this whole week, for the whole rest. So like what, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Yeah, whole rest of the work week at the very least. So we made a lot of good progress today. I think it was a little ambitious. I think I might have to like work on getting a little faster in order to do both in a timely manner, but honestly, not too terrible. Ended I think about an hour, 45 minutes later than we usually would. You're getting so close to being able to raid. Yeah, no, I'm really struggling to hit that like 1,000 threshold because I really want to like live redirecting to people, but yeah, I think that's just something I had to wait for. But I'm working my way there. We're getting there steadily. So I think that's the biggest thing I'm excited for. I'm not really excited for monetization, but I'm excited to support other people. And I think that will be the funnest part of unlocking that threshold of, I guess, YouTube partnership or whatever. Stream turns into mukbang and you eat the whole week's worth of lunch and dinner. Not in one stream. Oh, that sounds intense. I don't know if I could do that. We did some good progress. Yeah, I think I'm getting faster, and I think that's probably a good thing. Cause like the biggest thing is like during the last few meal prep streams, I'm like, wow, I'm finishing this stuff kind of quick. Like I really want to be able to stream for longer, and so for me, like the next obvious approach would be to stream more cooking, like not just the dinner but the lunch as well. But I don't think I'm quite fast enough in the same amount of time or in like a reasonable amount of time. But I think I'm gonna keep trying to do it, and hopefully I get faster. So I think today we ended at around 10:30, 10:40. Next week, let's see if we finish a little faster. I think that's the goal. I think I just want to casually speed up the pace in which I'm working on the meal prep. I think that'll be good. To be fair though, this time around there was a lot of waiting. I think I might need like a 2 stoves or something to work on stuff at the same time. I think that'll be really interesting to like manage like the micromanagement part of it. You know, juggling between different areas of the kitchen. But yeah, if you guys can't tell, the kitchen is quite the mess right now, but I'll be cleaning that up after stream. I can smell it here. Let's go. StarCraft marathon to raise the sub counts? Maybe. I think right now my strategy is really to focus on long form videos and some shorts. I do want to pull back on the streams at some point. I think 3 times a week has been a lot for me, but I do need those watch hours. I've been doing the 3 hour or three streams a week. I think once I hit the monetization threshold, like once I get the 4K watch hours, I'll probably pull back to twice a week and focus more on the VOD content. But I just want more, like, I guess what I'm really looking for is for the streams to be less frequent but more meaningful. I think that's the word. That's what I'm looking for. The hardest part with how YouTube or short YouTube streams is finding people to even raid. Yeah, that's also true. That's very true. If you get a pressure cooker in the mix, you could probably multitask better. Oh, that might be a good idea. I know I find that I cook a lot faster when I utilize the air fryer. That's another big thing for me. LB kitchen expansion when? Not anytime soon, that's for sure. You probably will get more watch hours from long form videos and streams. That's true. I prefer catchy shorts. I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of people find me from, the shorts. But yeah. The thing is, like, I think I just need to put more videos out. My videos haven't really been that successful, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop trying. For the long form stuff, I made that AI video based off of the other stream that we did for cooking the recipe that the AI gave us. I thought that was a lot of fun. But I learned a lot editing that video, and I think the next one will be even better. But yeah, I'll be releasing more long form content regularly starting like this year, starting like this month. I think moving into next month, I think people can start to expect more VOD content from me for the time being. But hopefully people will resonate with that. I'm hoping that connects with people. It's hard unless some big streamers quote you. That's also true. Yeah, I mean, it's not a race, so I'm in no rush to get anywhere. gotta enjoy the journey. Otherwise, you forget. You miss a lot of stuff along the way. I think if you would just blow up, you gotta work your way there. And there's no harm in that. Alrighty, that does take us to the end of the stream. It is now 10:40. I gotta sleep pretty soon in order to make it to work tomorrow. So let me go ahead and wrap up with the usual shout outs that I have. Here are my socials if you guys are interested in checking me out on other platforms. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, and also Kick. Here's my Discord if you guys want to chat offline or hang out off stream. If you have any suggestions for the streams, I'm always down to take those in the Discord. Oof, early day. Yes, absolutely early day. Thank you for stream. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you guys hanging out. As for this week, my schedule's all messed up because I was really bad at coordinating collabs. So tomorrow, we got the ARAM tournament that Luna is hosting. Wednesday, there'll be an Among Us collab. I don't really know everybody in that collab, so I'm going to be doing like a just chatting segment for about an hour before that starts, and then we'll just do a little bit of Among Us until I have to leave because it's late in my time zone. So I probably won't even be there for the whole collab duration. And then on Sunday, I think time is TBD. I think Will has some time conflicts, so we'll figure it out. It was initially planned for 3. I'm looking more into the evening at this point, but I'll make an announcement, and the waiting room will be up for that stream. I'm actually really excited for that. I don't know if you guys know, but Hunt Showdown is one of my favorite games of all time. I love Hunt Showdown. I suck at it, but I love it, and I'm really hoping that by playing with somebody else, maybe more people might be inclined to pick it up for themselves, because I think Hunt Showdown is really a hidden gem of a game in, I guess, like the FPS PvE genre. There just aren't a lot of games that fill that niche, but it is an extraction type game, so I'm hoping that'll be a lot of fun, or I know it'll be a lot of fun, but hopefully people will resonate with that one as well. Have a good rest. Thank you. Do you use Friendster? I'm not familiar with Friendster, unfortunately, but I have a good sleep, LB, and everyone else have a good rest of your night. Thanks for hanging out, April. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I'm actually really tired from all that cooking, but hopefully I'll catch you guys during the next couple of streams this week. And yeah, have a great rest of your night. Bye.